What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the CRWN Cinema Podcast. In this mini episode, we just watched F1. Bro. Yeah. Hit her, bro.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and say this right now. If you, because we're a little late to the party dropping this one. That's our bad. But let me just get ahead and just tell you right now, if you haven't seen it in theaters, stop what you're doing right now and go see it in theaters. You got to see this one in theaters. It's like the whole point, damn near.
Yeah.
This movie rocks.
It truly does rock. I mean, just from the music in the movie, because it's so action-packed, race-heavy, which is great, because the story is basically about Brad Pitt, who's this he's this old, washed-up racer who gets a chance at redemption where he now can drive Formula One, and he has to compete against a new school guy. And so you get to see his journey of like, can he prove himself? Can this old dog teach these new guys some new tricks?
Yeah.
Basically kind of the plot of Top Gun Maverick. The plots aren't similar, but the themes kind of are.
Yeah. No, I heard somebody at a movie studio talking about this a couple weeks ago because I hadn't seen it yet. And I was just like, could I just ask you, like, how is it? He was like, I mean, it is essentially Top Gun Maverick, but just with Brad Pitt driving a race car.
Same director for both movies.
Yeah. So, and I gotta be honest, it's not like literally that, but definitely the same type of feel.
100%. I mean, it's the cockpit action of the fighter jet.
Yeah.
With now an F1 car.
Yeah.
And then just the way they shoot these races, they're so intense. And also because it is mostly style forward. Like they're really just kind of wanting you to feel the races to be cool. Like that's kind of the whole point of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But they enhance it so much by the editing. The editing is insane and the way you feel during these scenes. But then they also just add these iconic, great songs throughout the entire movie.
Yeah,
which you would hope. I mean, it's the most expensive movie ever made. So they better have.
That's the case? F1 is the most expensive.
Let's fact check, but I'm pretty sure
it's doing well.
Okay, so F1 starring Brad Pitt has an estimated budget of $300 million, making it one of the most expensive movies ever made.
Okay.
Still, $300 million. So you would hope that they would have a large budget for music, which they obviously did because they brought some banger songs in these races and the scenes.
Was this a Apple TV film as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so I remember you showed me the trailer on your iPhone.
Yes.
That was crazy.
That was insane. If you haven't seen it, I don't know if it's still available, but on the Apple TV app on your phone, if you watch the Formula One trailer, they had it synced up to your haptic feedback system in your phone. So the trailer would literally vibrate to the races on the trailer. Yeah. So like your phone was like literally 3D. It's like a 3D experience basically, or a 4D experience, whatever.
Yeah, it felt like the steering wheel of an F1 car.
Yeah, it was badass. But dude, I mean,
well, also the other part of mirroring like kind of the Top Gun Maverick is like Brad Pitt's character in this. Like he's got the same rebellious type of feel to him. The only difference is that he's not like a clear winner. That's kind of the whole gist of his character is that like, dude, like not only are you a has-been, you're not even really a has-been. You didn't even do anything.
Yeah, you've never made it.
Yeah.
You almost made it. Yeah. Never did.
So I kind of enjoy that going into this film because I think for the most part, everybody was just kind of excited because we're getting a Brad Pitt like playing the cool Cliff Booth, Ocean's 11 type of role that you kind of know like he's just got that role down.
Yep.
While he does that in this film, he doesn't do it entirely. Like there are like just kind of small, subtle moments. I can't think of like anything specific, but he does a really good job in this film of like, he is like naturally a cool, laid back guy, like his character is, but there are moments of just like total insecurity. Like he has complete regrets over just a lot of things, you know? And it was pretty cool to watch because like, I don't know. I really thought he was just going to be playing Cliff Booth again, kind of.
Right.
But he tweaks it just a little bit to where it reminds you that Brad Pitt is a good actor.
Oh yeah, one of the best ever.
He's so good.
One criticism that I heard a lot before watching it was that they said that yes, the races are really badass, but the storyline is just not very good. Like it's not that compelling, and I disagree with that. The story isn't the forefront of the movie. The forefront of the movie is the races and the spectacle of how badass they were able to shoot this whole thing and actually shoot inside the cars, have Brad Pitt race, all the feats that they did. But the story is not a shitty story. Like I'm invested in the characters. I want to see them win. I'm kind of the movie is basically there's two protagonists. Like Brad Pitt is the main character, but the other guy, JP is his name in the movie. He's also the kind of the protagonist. So they have good conflicting things to where like you have to see two men come together to end up winning and change the history of their failing F1 company. Yeah. Or brand or whatever they call them.
Yeah. And it's a totally original story. You know, this isn't based on anything true. And I just think, I guess I'll go ahead and just say spoilers here. Like if you haven't seen it, it's really nothing crazy. Okay. But like just as the story goes on, like there's just way more wrecks than I thought there was going to be.
Yeah, it's not really a spoiler.
Yeah. But like it gets to the point in this film that like by the fourth wreck, it became like a jump scare for me. Because I was like, God damn.
They're violent. The wrecks are violent.
Oh my God, bro. Like these F1 vehicles, they fucking fly in the air and they're real. Like I watched a director's cut of like, you know, just kind of some behind the scenes footage. And like these wrecks are real. Like how high these vehicles go and like explode into the ground, that happened. And the director gets it on camera and he's just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Guess what? These things are going like over 200 miles per hour. So yeah, one wrong turn, you hit a rock.
One wet road.
Yeah, one wet road. Like, bro, these things fly and are gone.
And they're aerodynamic.
Yeah.
So when they get some airtime, they're fucking flying.
Yeah. So yeah, what I'm saying is like with the story, like, bro, there's so many wrecks and at each one, like by the time they got to the fourth one, I was just like, holy shit. Like I did not think there was going to be more.
Right.
Like I thought after one of the characters like goes through something.
Yeah.
I just kind of thought that was it. It gets kind of close to the end and I'll let you see it.
It's also good because me and Gray know literally nothing about motorsports. We actually had one of our reels we posted that people were just making fun of us because we just said everything completely wrong on it. But so we know nothing. But
we know nothing.
The movie does a great job of like kind of carrying your hand through the F1 environment and the rules and stuff. And like the way that they have Brad Pitt play to the rules without like other characters knowing it, the way he strategizes. The characters are able to like kind of fill you in on like what's happening in a way that doesn't make it feel like they're just giving you exposition and like explaining the F1 formula just so you know. You know, they really take you through the whole F1 sport to where you don't get confused on what's happening.
I never once felt lost in this movie because I was a little nervous about that, but not totally nervous. I knew that they had to put us in good hands because there's just so many people that don't give a damn about race car driving.
Yeah.
Although I'll give him credit. Like this had to have been some type of endorsement deal because now I kind of am curious.
100%. Yeah.
About watching some F1 racing.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious too. I mean, it's an insane sport. Yeah. I mean, it's the merging of like the ultimate human experience, like how humans can engineer things and create vehicles and machines while also you have to have the skill too. Yeah. So it's kind of like combining the two human elements to create, you know, a crazy ass sport where you drive at insane speeds and race in these dangerous deal, but it's pretty cool.
And then they actually showcase like what it looks like behind the wheel of these vehicles.
Yeah, and the races are so badass because not only are they shot cool and you feel the energy of the cars, but the way that they have these strategies set up throughout the story to where like they're trying to like do these things because again, the story is that the team that Brad Pitt joins, it's a failing team. So they never won a race in their life. So Brad Pitt's there to try to like strategize with them. And so when you go into these races, you're like, can they pull off these strategies? Like how are they going to be able to achieve this thing? And so you come into each race with like unsure, like how they're going to be able to win, like what's going to change. But they have these really cool strategies that are really fun to watch them play out. So that each race is even more interesting. Despite how they film it, the story behind the race is pretty cool too. Yes. So it just keeps you locked in the entire time.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend watching this movie hungover, especially not in theaters.
No, I feel like it would bring your spirits right back up.
No, I feel like you'd just be puking all over the theater because like, bro, you get behind this wheel and like,
I think it would revive me.
Really?
Dude, I was so giddy in the theater. Like I was having a great time. I'm like, dude, I love this movie. This movie is so fun.
Yeah, I think just kind of the science behind it. Like you put me in front of this huge screen and then you put me literally behind the wheel sometimes and show me how fast I'm going. But not only that, like the sounds, especially in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, bro, you are shaking, like you're rattling.
Yep.
And like I think that naturally like just kind of puts me on the edge of my seat because I'm like, damn, like at any given second, this thing could just go flying like up in flames.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, dude, it's crazy. But also, yeah, like the character dynamic of JP and what is Brad Pitt's character's name?
Sonny Hayes.
Sonny Hayes. Thank you. It's been a few days since we've seen this.
Yeah.
But
don't act like that's an excuse for you not knowing his character's name.
Yeah. But yeah, so JP and Sonny. So JP, like he, like, you know, he's just like this kid who has grinded his entire life to like get to this moment. And now that he's here, he's like totally into just like the flashing cameras, like all the you know, the spotlight, yeah, the fame. And Brad Pitt, who literally, you know, he's just like a washed up, not even really a has-been. He goes on to tell people, he was like, I just made a decision in my life that what I love is driving and like being paid for it, essentially. So
he
like,
loves driving so much that he lives out of his van. He doesn't even sleep in a house. He sleeps in a car.
Yeah. Now on top of that, like when he says like, I literally just love driving and being paid for it. Like he was a cab driver. His character explains that.
Yeah.
Like literally like loves driving.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just cool. Like his entire character is there to remind JP, like, hey, you love racing.
Mm-hmm.
We love driving really fast and turning to the left sometimes.
Yeah. And it was good too, because like halfway through the movie, one of the characters, they kind of like almost complete their character arc. Like they kind of change already.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's not really a spoiler, but like Brad Pitt's character, half the movie, he kind of has already like had his arc, essentially. Like it's kind of changed with what his whole like problem was.
Yeah.
But having the two protagonists, because of that, then you can have the second one kind of carry the rest and see if he can finish his arc. Yeah. So I was kind of like, oh, is it going to be like boring for the rest of the movie? Because like what really is at stake anymore? But then again, there's another arc to finish too. So like it kind of keeps you in the loop. And because Brad Pitt's so fun to watch, you're cool to see him just being the badass on screen because he is and he can pull it off. So it's just so fun.
Yep. But
and also one more thing on like the races is that what also makes the races so much more fun is that they add these little bitty story moments in the race. Like the races are so exciting and high energy, and then they'll also cut in like of the other side characters like getting better at their jobs because some of the characters aren't very good at their F1 jobs, and so like they'll give you like a little moment that makes you smile during the race. Like there's a few things like whenever Brad Pitt's first racing in the Formula One car, you see people making side bets when they're talking about like don't bet or whatever it is. So like when you see him betting, it gives you like a smile on your face. Yeah. So like you're just kind of always enjoying it because. Again, the races are really fun, but then also they give you little moments inside the race that just kind of make you smile. So you just kind of like, they're just making you enjoy it so much.
Yeah,
because entertaining.
Like everybody that's into this, first off, they know what's at stake because like, I get it. Like if you do NASCAR, yes, like you're putting your life in danger. But bro, this F1, granted, don't really know much about it, but clearly this like takes it up a whole nother level. Mm-hmm. Like these guys could die in the blink of an eye, like gone.
Yeah.
Just moving that fast. Like, like you said, like with vehicles, just the way that they're built, but these guys are addicted to it. Like everybody that's involved in this racing, like this entire world, like you can just tell, like this is what they live for.
And you have to, if you're going to be the top of the top, you got to be just obsessed with that.
Yeah.
There's one problem I did have with it, not a big problem, but I wished at the very end, I'm not going to explain what I had the problem with exactly, but there was a moment at the end where they could have had one of the characters make a decision to kind of prove his change to then have the ending, I think, feel a little bit more powerful. And they didn't go that route. Instead, it was more like a circumstance kind of thing at the end there. So I wish they would have had this like character moment at the end. They had the opportunity to do it, but they didn't do it for some reason. I think that would have made the story a lot more powerful.
Okay.
But so that was one thing. I kind of wish the ending was a little bit different in how it came, but overall,
I will say it made sense to me. I think. Well, I can't really talk about it without spoiling it too much. But if you've seen the film, I think everybody will understand what you're trying to say. So I think it's a fair opinion, but I felt like it made sense.
Yeah, stick around to the very end, or I'll give my spoiler problem. So we won't spoil it. We'll let you know here in the second whenever I'm going to spoil this, but we'll keep it.
Okay.
But to wrap this up, I have my favorite Letterboxd reviews of F1. This one says, This is only 2.5 stars. So when Brad Pitt crashes a bunch of cars and it's the blockbuster event of the year, but when I do it, I'm a liability and an insurance risk. So
Was there drinking and driving in that? Probably. Yeah. But when I do it, do the wife and kids like go home and live with their mom?
How can you explain a generic title like F1 the movie when Pit Stop was literally there for the taking? Pit Stop, Brad Pitt, Pit Stop.
Oh, that, all right. Yeah. Funny.
This one says, Brad Pitt, I'm going to crash every car you own. Javier Bardem. Les Nagaib.
That's good.
This one is 3.5 stars and just a middle finger emoji. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
This one's very true. A win for dads everywhere.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen. Yeah. This was, this is one of those, like I walked out of the theater and I was like, yes. Like, cause my parents are just they're just so like, damn, like nothing worse than going to a movie theater, pretty much dedicating your day to it.
Yep.
And the movie sucks. So I left this one. I texted them. I was like, holy shit. It's good.
Yeah.
You're going to have fun.
I texted my dad immediately after. I was like, dude, you got to go watch F1. You're going to love it.
Yeah, you're good. I promise you're not wasting a rainy Sunday here. You're good.
And then this last one basically wraps up my whole thought process on F1. Vroom, fucking vroom, baby.
That is pretty much what goes through your head 24/7.
Yep.
Vroom, fucking vroom.
It's just great having it's great having a racing movie because like sometimes there's like racing movies where the story is like the main focus and there's only a few races that are just kind of in the background. But this movie's like, no, you want some races, we're gonna give you a ton of races. Like there's the whole movie's a race. Like there's only like a few scenes between the races, but the most of the movie's a race, which is just what you want when you're gonna watch F1.
No, this is up there with Talladega Nights.
I'm gonna pick Talladega Nights over F1. Yeah, good comparison. Do you like Talladega Nights or F1? That should be like that's like when they do like a bracket, like a movie bracket.
Yeah,
put those two together.
Yeah,
but I give this movie 2 thumbs up. That's my rating. 2 thumbs up. It's a must watch in the theater if you're a dude. If you like fucking good, fun, exciting, badass Brad Pitt movies, this is your movie.
All right. I'm actually also gonna give it 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, bro. You gotta go 1 or a middle.
No. This is a 2 thumbs up for sure. I think like if people already knew what to expect going into this film, and guess what? It met those expectations.
Yeah.
You got exactly what you wanted, on top of the fact that the theater experience itself was awesome.
Yes.
This movie just fucking rocks. Just rocks.
Yeah. Man. If studios want more people to come to the theater, start making more shit like this.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So yeah, 2 thumbs up from me and Kade.
Solid. Okay, here's my spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie, I'm gonna spoil the ending. So get off now. The ending, whenever it's Brad Pitt and JP about to win the last race of the season to like save basically their team from getting sold and then it all crumpling away. I wish, because JP's been very selfish and self-centered and wanting to win, and he gets jealous of Brad Pitt in the middle of the movie because Brad Pitt's famous now. He's winning races and JP got injured, and so he had to take a break and heal.
He's taking his team from him. Everybody loves him. And
right.
Going on the morning jogs with him. He's clearly like
a fan. He's just the favorite of the crew.
Yeah.
Like he's clearly the leader of the team.
Yeah.
And so he's getting jealous of it. So I wanted to see at the very end. The way it works is that Brad Pitt ends up winning the Formula One race instead of JP. You think Brad Pitt wants JP to win. He's like, you go win it, son. Like, go get it. But Brad Pitt ends up winning it. And so I wish that they had a moment to where JP could have maybe have not won at the end, because JP is supposed to win it and he's in the lead, but something happens where I think it crashes or something.
No.
I think JP, like somebody hits him and he can't finish the race.
Is that what it was?
This doesn't matter to the point. Instead of that being a happenstance, I wish that something would have happened where JP, he's like, I can't win it. And he's like, Sonny, like follow me. Like, JP asked Sonny to follow him so that way he can let Sonny win the race at the end. I wish JP would have chosen to have Sonny win, because that would have been a good character arc where he's like, let me sacrifice my fame in the glory of winning, just so that way the team can win. And also to let Sonny finally get a F1 victory and become a champion. I wish there was just a choice. That was my whole thing.
Yeah. I
doesn't
get
ruin
it.
it.
I get it. To me, I think it would have been just a little bit corny.
I'm saying you
if they
could
had
have
gone
made
that
it to
route.
where like
Yeah.
where JP was about to win, but he realized he couldn't. He's like, wait, I'm not fast enough, or this guy's going to beat me on the stretch. So Sonny, you're going to have to get behind me, and I'll sacrifice myself so that way our team can win.
Yeah.
Something like that. Just a choice that you could have done it where it's not corny. I think.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be like JP and Sonny like looking at each other like side by side in slow mo, and they just like keep like, no, you got it.
Or not a thing where they're both about to win and JP slows down. Or maybe that could have maybe been cool, but like not like that.
Yeah.
Because that's not really believable because JP wants to win it. So have it to where JP cannot win and he ends up sacrificing himself to win. Or to sacrifice himself so the team can win, which makes Sonny win. Anyway, that's my one small complaint that I wish they would have done. I think it would have been more powerful. But anyway, phenomenal movie. Go watch it in theaters.
Go watch it in theaters.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Comment below your thoughts on F1 if you've seen it. Let us know if it was a banger, if it was not. Give us your funniest review you can think of. If you have some good ones, we'll maybe post them on our Instagram. So we'll see y'all next time. We're out.